Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another FIFA 20 video on the channel. I would love to make some content for you guys on FIFA 20 if EA gave me something to give you. I don't have anything, but that resorts into me having to talk about. Usually if there's average content, I just won't make a video. This needs to be discussed because I didn't even realize how bad this was. I'd been streaming PES all morning, and I didn't even realize, by the way, this is still going on. I didn't even realize how pathetic what EA released was today. I literally can't believe, I can't even believe some of the content that they've released today. Seriously, I can't believe it, to be honest. So let's go into it. Guys, look, again, I don't like being negative. This is more of just going to be a video about being honest because it's time that someone consistently calls EA out on their BS that's not actually banned from their game. So I'm not banned yet, so I will continue to keep talking about the stuff that they mess up on, just so they're held accountable and everybody understands how pathetic these SBCs are today. So it is the Konami Libertadores promo, Libertadores. Can't say it, but it, could be full of some good, decent-looking content, right? So today, guys, yesterday we got Alexandro, which, to be fair, is a pretty nice endgame card available forever. And this is my problem with EA, right? They go one good day of SBCs followed by 3 shit days. So let's talk about why today was bad, right? So we start off, we've got a Leonel Messi Player of the Month. Now, this is awesome because Messi's one Player of the Month. It's different than previous years where you can't upgrade him from a 96 to a 97. But here we have 97 Messi, 4-star, 4-star, medium, low. The upgrades versus the 96 are not insane. Here is my problem right now, right away with this card. If you guys take a look at the SBC, okay, we start off with an 85 rated squad, we start off with an 86 rated squad, an 87 rated squad, an 87 rated squad, 88, 88, 89, 88, 89, 89, 89, right? And some people will say, Nick, are you done complaining about FIFA? And my answer is no, I'm not done complaining because those who play this game consistently and settle for this BS, you're just pathetic, to be honest. And I'm calling anybody out that wants to call me out because if you're not looking at this stuff and saying this is just absurd, then I don't know, I just don't fuck with you. So 96 Messi, guys, was 1.8 million for the time of the year that it came out. I thought it was pretty appropriate. It was Messi's best special card, tied with the one on the market. The one on the market was like 2.5. So that made sense to me. The fact that EA have gone ahead today, and they have literally added today to 97 Messi, 1.2 million coins on top of what his previous one was. You can't upgrade the previous one. This is ridiculous. There's no other word to describe it besides how the hell is this going to be 3 million coins? You're paying 3 mil for plus 2 pace, an extra mil for plus 2 pace, plus 2 physical. It's absurd, man. It's literally absurd. Now, here's my biggest problem. The Team of the Year is far superior to this card. So are you telling me, EA, that if he gets a 98, he's going to be 4 mil? That's why this pricing doesn't work. Because the Team of the Year is far superior, 4.4 million coins in the market. Here's the craziest part. On Xbox, if you guys play FIFA on Xbox, you're getting screwed right now. Because Messi's Team of the Year is only 3.3 mil over on Xbox, 3.4 mil. He was 3.45 yesterday, right? And your Player of the Month today is coming out to be 2.7. So that's even more of a scam over on Xbox because the Team of the Year is so much better than this card, and it's only 700k more. So again, guys, I really don't understand who is making these SBCs at EA. I think what EA is trying to assume is that because the 81 plus packs are out, that people are going to craft this, so that's why they thought they could get away with it. But they can't, man. They just can't. And it fits right into the agenda of the Haaland Player of the Month, right? All these are just ridiculous, and I don't think EA understand. People aren't desperate to play your game anymore. It's just the reality. Nobody's crying to play FIFA. Nobody's like dying playing this game anymore. People are not playing anymore. People are playing to 10 wins in Weekend League. Nobody cares to do this content. So you guys have it twisted if you really think that people are going to still give in and do this dumb SBC. Okay, so that's the first problem I have with today. I don't want to talk too much more over Messi Player of the Month because it's just ridiculous. Combined with that today, we got Serrata, who used to be a really fun card. But again, guys, he doesn't really provide great links in the Argentinian league, and they've gone ahead and made him 100,000 coins. 100k for this card. He's 100,000 coins. If you guys go onto the market right now, guys, this is what I want you to see. I did a club stock last night of some of these cards because I was getting ready for any potential SBCs today. Now, I don't know if they went up, but guys, like, you have options like these cards, man. These guys are 14k. The cards in packs are like with very, not similar stats, but, somewhat there. They're like 12, 11, 13, 14. It's ridiculous. So why would you pay 88k for an untradeable that doesn't have great links? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Now, Next up, right, EA have also gone ahead today, and they tried to release some kind of, there is an untradeable 50K pack. I don't know what this exactly requires. I haven't looked at this at all. I haven't been on FIFA today. 80 rated, so that's probably worthwhile doing if you can do it. Do the 80 rated, right? But that's beside the point. I think EA released today new League SBCs is what I'm being told. I don't know where it is. Again, it's very hard to find in these menus, but they, I think, brought out like some kind of like player pick reward. So you have a couple good cards here, right? Lopez looking decent. Cardozo looks okay. Perez looks okay. You know, again, links are going to be the biggest issue with a lot of these players. Here's my issue with it, right? They've gone ahead and all these little kind of pack filler cards they put in packs, they've required all of those players, but the problem is right now on the market, you can't actually search for them because there's no filter to search for these cards. So anybody that's trying to labor and do these 95 chem SBCs is really going to struggle. It's 9 to 10 squads of 95 chemistry, and you can't even find the cards on the market for the most part. So I don't understand like why we thought this was a good idea. I don't get it, man. Also, not to mention, those cards have skyrocketed in price to the point where Flippin's not even giving prices right now of these SBCs because they can't generate prices. But what I can tell you is that these leagues are literally looking like they're 300 to 400K right now, 300 to 500K with inflation. So I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. You know, on the market, based on these current team prices, that center back on the left would be no more than 30K. The striker would literally be 20K, and the right CDM would be probably 20K. They would be the cheapest 88s. That's how these cards are working on the game because nobody's really using these guys because two reasons. Not a lot of people are playing, and secondly, they're just so hard to link these cards. And then the same thing goes here where they've gone non-rare and rare, I think. 95 chem all around the board, like, you know, 10 squads. Again, 95 chem, all the players are now inflated. And, you know, we've got Barrera. It's so hard to link, man, these guys. Bustos looks pretty meta, but, you know, come team of the season time, which, again, guys, is in about 30 to 60 days from now, you're not going to even look and think twice about these cards. So, man, I really don't understand what this content is today. I understand that EA have put a lot of these kind of pack filler cards now into packs, but I don't really understand a lot of their motivations behind these SBCs because they've now just inflated these cards that nobody can even find on the market, and they've made, you know, almost unbearably 95 chemistry. That's what, you know, people don't really understand how hard it is to get 95 chemistry in every solution. So it's just such an L today, the content that a video had to be made about it, because it's just embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing to see the game that we all love continue to go downhill every day. We think that it can't get worse, and then we get stuff like this. It's really crazy to me, man. But the biggest thing today for me was this Messi. I really can't believe that it's 3 million coins. That is absolutely absurd. I mean, if I'm going to give you guys perspective, if a Team of the Week Messi gets released right now on this game, at the moment right now, if there was a 97 Messi that would come onto FIFA, he would be no more than 2.4, 2.5, 2.3 million coins. I can almost guarantee you that. And the only reason that this one actually sells for a lot in terms of the shapeshifter is because he's got the high-low work rate. So people like paying for the high-low, man. People are very, very much into the high-low work rate. So that's a big reason why you see that people will always kind of go ahead and pay a little bit extra for something with work rates or something like that. What I would be curious to see right now, I mean, I did a big club stock just to give you guys a little bit of an update, I guess, on FIFA. I did a big club stock. I don't know if people are doing Messi's SBC. I have no idea. No, they're not doing it because I bought 89s at 37K, and even though there's 489 squads, these guys appear to still be down. So what I would recommend to you guys, man, EA really have to come out with a crazy SBC to save the state of this game. If you guys, you know, have some extra coins, you could go ahead and do what I did. I mean, this is just what I did this morning. I just had a couple free hours, and I sat there and I kind of just picked up the cheapest of every rating on the game. You guys can see we have tons of 86s, tons of 85s, tons of 84s. I mean, at the end of the day, what does it matter? You know, it doesn't. If you don't enjoy the gameplay, and, you know, making coins is not going to be the most important thing on your agenda if you're not enjoying the gameplay. For me, I more wanted to have these in my club so I could either profit, or secondly, I could potentially do, you know, an SBC, or, you know, whatever really does end up getting released, that I can kind of halfway participate in the content that was released for that given day. But again, man, just right now, the state of this game makes it feel like, you know, that they're constantly trying to scam people, which I don't really like. I don't really like a game that is owned by people that are really just trying to get the best of their consumer every day. You should have a healthy environment with the people that play your game, and you should be caring about their accounts, not trying to run them. You know, it feels like this constant thing with EA that they are trying to always run the users that play their game dry. And what I mean by that is that they just always want to make your account as broke as possible. And I don't really think that's a great philosophy to go by, because it's important as a company to try to maintain a positive relationship with your consumer, right? You don't want to tell your consumer to, you know, hop off your game because, you know, you don't want to have your consumers leaving your game because of you. You know, your consumers can leave their game because there's a new game coming out or there's something else to do, but it shouldn't be because you're driving away. And the reason why myself and anybody's even playing PES at this point is because a lot of people have had enough, man, and we've come to realize that this other game is, wow, pretty fun and free and all this stuff. So it stems to EA, man, and it's always EA's fault, right? It really is, though, man. And the way that this SBC has worked today is gross, man. It really is gross. I can't even imagine if you were a big Leonel Messi fan and you wanted to complete 97 Messi today. It's just shocking, man. It's really shocking, and it's got to be disappointing, you know, if you're a person, because there are people that look forward to this kind of stuff. Be aware, guys, that, you know, obviously Neymar's SBC is 2.1 mil and Messi's SBC is 3 mil. So just be aware if you're voting for that card that it's very possible that EA might make them overpriced. And so if you feel a little bit safer voting for a guy like Renato Sanchez in the hopes that EA would make him properly priced, you know, then maybe that's not a bad idea or potential for you to do. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video today. I just wanted to call out and say that, you know, the content's ridiculous these days. It's unbelievable. It's the only thing that was actually good on this game, and now it's just bang below average. So thank you guys so much for watching today. I will see you guys in a video or a stream very soon. Goodbye.